Yo, 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 yo. What's the deal? See if we got it. See if we got it. See if we got an X feed over here. Hopefully, due. I'm not seeing it though. Gotta figure out what's going on with the X feed. OBS, stream key, bang, bang, bang. Okay, there you go. I bet. There you go. Let's see if I can copy this here. And then 12 games today, man. You believe that? 12 games. Yes, sir. That definitely is. Let me see here. Chime that in. Where the headphones at? Let me pop these in real quick here. So that I can tell when we got a chat here. But I think we rocking and rolling in 12 games, bro. Straight up. That's crazy work. Turn these suckers on. Okay. Let me see if I can pin this up, and let me see if I'm rolling. See if my X feed is working. See if my X feed is working. Yeah, it's working. Yeah, man, it's a lot. It is a lot. Hold on, let me see something here. Let me see something there. Let me see the tweet there. Paste that in there. Okay, post that. Bang. Okay. Come over here. Underdog NBA, what the deal is. And one more thing here. One more thing. And then we'll get it popping in a minute, right? My fault, y'all. Just getting it together. You feel me? Just getting it together. Mm-hmm. My fault. Give a couple people a chance to do what they're gonna do here. All them chords I got on the PC down there. That should be it though. Glad you said something, Joey. I don't know how it just go out like that. Let me make sure I'm back. Let me do a quick test here. I'm good. Bet, Joey. I'm good. Bet. Let me go check out X real quick. I'm good. Bet, Joey. I'm good. Yep, there you go. All right. My fault. Glad you said that. I hate that, man. But I bet, Joey. Yeah, so big time injury implications, man. Denver, Gabe Vincent, he should be back. Messi Kleber is probable, though. Laurie Marketing is questionable. Big news there. Trisha De Silva, he's questionable. Already Suggs is out. Franz, Mo. Peyton Watson is questionable. And Tim Hardaway Jr. is questionable. So that's definitely interesting there. Dennis Schroeder is questionable. Zach LaVine is out, right? So Scoot Henderson is out. Okay, so that kind of like sums it up there. A little bit. News is going to be coming through all day long, bro. So what I will say is I did pump out a couple Prize Picks plays last night. I forgot to post them, but Cornette, 6.5 points. I mean, it's doable, right? You never know. You might get Wemby out in a matchup like this. Who knows? I don't know. LeBron, 7 assists. Now, I like the double-double. I'll get to that in a second. Jackson, I got that play from Jackson. Marcus Smart, 10.5 points. I think he's going to have to go out there and shoot it, right? Anthony Black, 4 assists. He's probably going to be playing significant minutes. And I couldn't talk about anything else for Bane or anything like that. Paolo, 22 points. Like, I know he's going to take a ton of shots, right? Malik Monk, 13.5 points. In the absence of Levine, there's a chance. Castle, 1.5. This is a demon play. It might hit, it might not. I mean, whoop-de-doo, right? I mean, just something, a dart I'm throwing at the wall. 1.5 threes is a demon for Castle. 2.5 threes for Marcus Smart. 2.5 threes for Desmond Bain. 1.5 for Wendell Carter. 2.5 for Quentin Post. 1.5 for Dennis Schroeder. Okay. Sliding over here to Doink here. First game on the docket, man. We got the Hawks and the Hornets. Now we know what type of injury news we got on the Hornets side, and the Hawks. I mean, I don't know exactly what to expect here. I mean, Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Zachary Risache. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Nikhil Alexander Walker, does he go back to the bench? Interesting. I don't know how they're going to play this one. I don't. So it is what it is with that situation. I do like the Hawks in this one. Hawks 5.5 point spread here. I don't know about the spread. 12 games. Don't feel like I got to stay on these games a lot. I can't talk you off anything here though, right? I can't. I did set the 1.5 threes here for Kangwu. I got that set to the side, so I'm gonna end up playing the 1.5 threes there for sure. A lot of live betting situations I'm gonna be going through today, right? So the 1.5 threes, I like it for Kangwu here. He's over this line once this season versus them. So, either way it goes, 1.5 threes. Now, I can't talk you off the 1.5 threes for Jalen Johnson. I'll set it to the side. Here. Not an official player, nothing like that, but I will put it to the side. And then I'll just roll with the punches, right? Let me see something. Game overview. Trae Young had a knee, right? Okay, well, we'll see. On the flip side, I mean, you got LaMelo Ball. He should have a decent amount of usage here, okay? 2.5 threes is not at the rim of possibilities. When you're dealing with injuries from, he should be able. I mean, I wouldn't take the under. I probably wouldn't, right? You got Trey Man, Colin Sexton out, so he'll still have most of the core there, but it's doable, right? 7.5 assists is doable as well. We know he's been hitting that number. Of course, he hit that number. He didn't play versus them this season, but historically, he's hit this number in his last 10 games, 6 for 9 to this number here. I mean, it is what it is. It's mellow. Khan, 3.5 threes. You can get there if you want. Brandon Miller, the threes or whatever, you can get there. I'm not going to be betting a lot of this game though. Truthfully, I'm not. Bridges, he's been dropping dimes since LaMelo Ball has been out. I want to filter in with players with LaMelo Ball here. Last time he played with LaMelo Ball was on December 5th, and he did get his assist prop. So it's possible, right? It's possible, but I will be doing a lot of live betting today. I will be doing a lot of live betting. Carl Brenner, it's been an okay spot for rebounds. 6.5. I couldn't talk you off of it. If I was to filter this down to 6, maybe in like a parlay piece for 6, he's over this number in 7 of 10. Versus Atlanta, he hadn't played versus Atlanta. I can see a pathway where he could get to at least 6 rebounds. If you want to use that as a parlay piece, it is what it is. Moving along here to the Detroit, Knicks and Pacers, right? So we got a lot of injury news here, right? I don't know if these guys are going to go. You know what I'm saying? So that's something we have to really, really, figure out, take heed to, or whatever the case may be. Because Anthony Towns is questionable, OG's questionable, Hart is questionable, Mitchell Robinson is questionable. So we just got to, you know what I'm saying? We got to swag it out. So I don't know, right? And then if they on some, okay, take a days off, take a couple days off type shit or something like that, then maybe some of these other guys could end up limited or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. Bridges, he's on the Iron Man streak where he's played X amount of games in a row. I think it was about at least 400 to 600 games in a row. At least he's played and started or something like that. So that's something that's on the line. OG, I don't know how they're gonna play this one here. So if they do play, then I don't mind OG's threes. I don't know. I probably would look at his rebounds too. Josh Hart has rebounded the ball very well versus this team. He's over his rebound line in 7 of 10. And all 7 of those games has been double-digit rebounds, right? Hasn't faced this team this year, but, he's rebounded the ball very well versus this team. Not the greatest rebounded team. So I definitely like that, right? You can look at a double-double for him or his rebounds or rebounds and assists. A triple-double for him is plus 2,000. Double-double for him is plus 200. So if you're feeling froggy right there, something you could definitely take heed to. Great spot for Karl Anthony Towns. So, Nembhard, last few games, they have given up assists to the point guard position. Don't know if I'll go there for his assists. Not he's spotty with the 3-point attempts. So I probably would just take a rain check on his threes. Benedict Mathurin, last 2 games he's been meh, right? How did my stream go out like that? That's crazy. Did I reconnect? Dang, that's crazy work right there. Did I reconnect? Dang, that's crazy work right there. My shit just went out. Let me check X. Are we still rolling over here? Yeah, we still live. Just went out. Yeah, my shit just went out. I don't know what the deal was. What that was. Phew. Just breezing through, though. Just breezing through. Now, Huff, I did set him to the side there. I like his threes. You use the 1.5 as a parlay piece. You can take the 2.5 as a straight. And you could also look at his blocks, right? His blocks are definitely going to be in play. The 2.5 at plus 122. I will set that to the side. I do like that, okay? So I'll track that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I ain't going to lie. I'm going to keep it moving here. Miami and Brooklyn. For far as injury news here, Norman Powell's questionable. Tyler Hero's already out. Jovic and Perry Larson's out. Okay. Lately, Brooklyn been playing some. I guess they've been playing some okay defense, whatever. But I don't have much here. But Fontecchio, Wiggins, the 1.5 threes for Wiggins, I have that set to the side. I do like that. I put that to the side last night. Didn't play it, but I put it to the side. And let me see here. Jaime Jaquez Jr. He played 29 minutes last game. We don't have lines out for him. And Khalil Ware. We don't have lines out for him. Coming off a 13 rebound game versus Toronto. So those are 2 guys that I'll be looking at, right? But I did add the 1.5 threes to the side for Andrew Wiggins, okay? I didn't put anything to the side for Brooklyn. This would be a pace-up matchup for Brooklyn. Brooklyn's one of the slowest paced teams in the league. So it'll be a pace-up matchup. Hey, son. What? Somebody was just at the door? Oh. Hey, yeah, so I don't think they faced Miami this season, have they? So Terrence Mann, he's over this line in 3 straight games. I couldn't talk off his points. 6 shots, 8 shots, 7 shots. If he can get about 8 shots up, 8 shots to get 8 points, I couldn't talk you off of it, bro, straight up. So I have interest there, right? I do have interest there at the 7.5. I'll say it to the side. Not an official player or anything like that, but I do have interest. Even his points plus rebounds, maybe. Definitely a hustle player. His minutes are just all over the place. Michael Porter Jr., the usage will be there. You can look at his shot attempts and things like that. The assists, he's been killing his assist prop at 2.5. Let's take a look and see where his field goal attempts are going to be at. $20.5 for him. What about his 3-point attempts? I would say probably 9.5. At least at 9.5. 3-pointers attempted. 9.5 plus money. Terrence Mann, what is his field goal attempts? Why the fuck does it do that? Ugh. All right. Noah Clowney. Hold on 1 second. Hold up. Whew. All right. Interesting. Can't go there. What?
I said, you think I go up there and hoop?
Go up where and hoop?
At the school.
For how long?
Until the same time as yesterday, 11:30 or 40.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Don't be all day, but when they done, come on back. Nick Claxton. Might be a same game parlay atmosphere for me for this game, but I'm gonna keep it moving, right? It's a lot of injury news and a lot of uncertain spots for me. I want to get this undisciplined here, but I'm probably not. Here's another game, right? I'm definitely gonna have to see what the injury news is gonna have to be like in this one, because we do have AJ Green questionable, Kuzma questionable, and Cole Anthony questionable, right? So, as far as the guards here, Quickly is I don't mind Quickly, right? I don't. His points plus assists, or something like that is definitely in play. Milwaukee pissed me off, man. Straight up, man. Let Brooklyn come out there and beat them like that last game. I don't like that shit at all. That was crazy work, right? He's averaging about 10 3-point attempts in his last 10 games. No. 7 3-point attempts. 16 and a half. I'm gonna have to lean on his points. Just a lean. All right. Brandon Ingram. 24 and a half. 1.5, 3. I don't mind. Abaji. Lower lines. Pascal Siakam. Jakob Poeltl. Jakob Poeltl rebounds could be in play. Jakob Poeltl rebounds can be in play. What they're going to give you a double-double for him at 268. His rebounds could be in play. I don't like the 8.5. I like 7.5s or 10s. 9.5s. Kevin Porter Jr. and Rollins. Kevin Porter Jr. passes are up as passes no. Last 3 games. I would like to see him at least in the 60s for passes made. Hey. Potentials have been there, though. 12, 16, 19, 18, 19, 16. Raptors have been playing some okay defense, I guess, but potentials have been there. At least 6 assists and 5 straight games for him. So if you want to tease it down a little bit in the builder or something, I can't talk you off of it. Rollins been pretty efficient with his assists. His points props in at 16.5. Don't know if I can trust it. Don't know if I can trust it. AJ Green, if he goes, then his 3s are in play for sure. I'm gonna set that to the side. Even if it's a parlay piece, I gotta figure out if I want to go to 4, but it would be in play. Kuzma, he's questionable. 1-3, I couldn't talk off of that. Miles Turner, I did set his 1.5 threes to the side last night. Didn't play it. Not gonna mess with his rebounds. Look at his rebounds. So they've been starting like, who's that? Jericho Sims. And then I like the spot for Jericho right here, December 11th. And he goes out there and plays 10 minutes, right? Right in the midst of 30 minutes, 29 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, I'll put a few bucks on him. Give him 10 minutes, right? Then 30 minutes, like, what the hell, all right? We don't have lines out for him because they need to see what the new injury news is going to look like here. So it's a lot of people. Like I said, Kuzma, AJ Green. I believe somebody else is questionable. We'll see what's going to happen. Washington and San Antonio Spurs. Great spot here for same game parlays. Let me refresh this injury news to see if there's anything new out. Norman Powell said he'll play. That was 5 minutes ago. Norman Powell said he's going to play. All right, so right here is a really, really good spot for the Spurs. These guys, these Wizard players, they do play tough sometimes, and they'll try to sneak and beat you. So a few of the guys are off the injury report. Malachi Branham is on there. Throwback say, "Yep, hit again last night for 40. Keep the heat streak going, my guy. Stay hot. So yeah, Malachi Branham was questionable, and then Chris Middleton is out. So it is what it is with that situation. But C.J. McCollum, Keyshawn George. Thanks again. Best fantasy score in the last 3 years. What'd you say? Fantasy score? Fantasy score? Is that fantasy score? No problem, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keyshawn George. Coulibaly is back. Justice Champagne. Don't know who's going to be. And then almost a month, man. About 20 days. 20-something days. Alex Sarr is off the injury report. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, my guy. I appreciate it. I'm glad, man. Keep it going. And don't forget to withdraw, bro. My guy, withdraw some bread. So I don't know what to think about Sarr. I don't know about his condition or anything like that. But he's got a 1.5 3-point line. I don't mind that. The rebound 6.5. I don't know what to think though. I don't. Right. So this is his first game back since November 28th. Love the spot for Fox. Stephon Castle, like the spot for him. I took his 1.5 threes last night. He's over this line in 2 straight games. Still going to get good money here. Still going to get it as a decent number here. Plus 146 on FanDuel. Plus 148 on DraftKings for those bettors. MGM is plus 155. So you got good plus money for this line here, right? If you give me 5 3-point attempts here, right? Give me 5 3-point attempts here. Now he doesn't take a lot of threes. I'm just hoping this trend is going in the right direction. Do I advise it? No, I would probably look at his assists and points and assists. I like that, of course. The double is in play as well. The 1.5 3 was just something I'm gonna personally try. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The double plus 270. You could look at his assists though. His assists will definitely get tracked. Okay. You could also look at the assist prop from De'Aaron Fox. Both of these boys tend to get there. Devin Vassell, his rebound line, he's over in 6 of 10. His 3-point line, he's over in 6 of 10. His points line, he's over in 7 of 10. So I couldn't talk you off anything there. This could definitely be a stat game. We got 241.5 over under. It's a lot of people that's going to be able to get there. Dylan Harper, right? His points line is at 14.5. They got a lot of guys here, right? It's going to be a decent same game, probably atmosphere. Even if you want to stick to the Washington players, even if you want to stick to them, to the Spurs players and just fade the Washington players, I couldn't talk you off of that either. For the 3 of their last 4 games, this Washington defense has given up the 1.5 3 to the power forward spot. No Harrison Barnes really likes to take that 3, so that's something that's interesting right there. This will definitely be a same game parlay live betting spot for me. Victor Wembanyama, they got him set in the starter's position there, right? So his assist line is over in 8 of 10, but he played that cup game, that December 13th, and that cup game. They don't have the cup game listed because it's probably not an official game versus this team. He's got a 24, 22 of 50, and a 31. Don't know how many minutes he's going to play, right? Don't know how many minutes he's going to play. That's going to be interesting to see how many minutes he's going to play. But I did play some numbers, and, he's dealing with, I don't know when she passed or whatever the case may be, but the passing of his grandmother or something like that. Don't give me the line. But Luke Cornett did have lines out. His rebound prop was sitting at 5.5. His points prop sitting at 6.5. I in a matchup like this, I couldn't talk you off. I couldn't talk you off of it, right? Back-to-back games last year versus this team, he had 11 rebounds and 14 rebounds. His last game versus this team, he did have a double-double. Double-double for him right now. They're going to give it to you. I think that's plus 1,400. I did build one out yesterday, and just in case Wemby don't play or something. Maybe he might get to it, right? I did build one out at plus 2,400, 10 rebounds, 10 points, and just sprinkled a little bit on it. I also took his points, and then I've always took his rebounds at 6 of 6. Even the garbage can gets a steak, right? That's how I'm feeling in this situation. Now, Jakob Poeltl here is downgraded to questionable. Interesting, right? Anthony Davis not seen at participating in the shoot around. So that's interesting news, right? So let's fast forward to the Pistons game. So with Anthony Davis not seen at shoot around, you can get mentally prepared, right, for somebody like Duran, right, to try to, like, this boy. 7 rebounds here, 3 rebounds here. Now, 4 of his last 5 games, he hasn't had double-digit rebounds. It seems kind of fishy. versus Milwaukee, Portland. And then Milwaukee, 16 and 16, but then 7 versus Atlanta, then Boston, right? So, what are we doing, right? What are we doing? Versus Dallas this season, he has a 33 and 10 game. His rebound sitting at 10.5. What are we doing? Shit, you know what I'm saying? But if there's no Anthony Davis, there'll probably be some Gafford there, and when Gafford was starting like that, first of all, he only played 12 minutes last game, 13 minutes last game because he was kind of restricted. And who else got some minutes at the 5? I want to say Dwight Powell last game. He played 23 minutes, 9 rebounds or 16 rebound chances versus Utah. And then they might have slid in the young kid, Musa. He played 13 minutes, right? So he'll see a combination of those 3 guys, Gafford, especially if there's no Anthony Davis. So you want to mentally prepare yourself for that. And then probably P.J. Washington will probably slide up here to the 4 or something like that, maybe. And his rebounds will be in play. So the 6.5 rebounds for him, if you think Anthony Davis doesn't go, then I couldn't talk you off the rebounds for him, right? Even the points plus, even the points plus rebounds, or even the points or his field goal attempts, because I'm quite sure the books feel like Anthony Davis was playing. I wish I would. Let me see, NBA here. Field goals attempted. Why is it not popping up for me, bro? Straight up, man. And 365 has becoming to be so janky for me. It's not working when I'm at work and stuff like that. That's so frustrating for me. They get janky. Field goals attempted for P.J. Washington is at 12.5 right now. If there's no Anthony Davis, then I'm quite sure he goes over this line, right? He's over this line in 4 or 5. I would say this line is priced for Anthony Davis to be in, okay? So 12.5, right? I like it. That line is priced for Anthony Davis to be in. How about without Anthony Davis? He's taking, he's over this line a lot, right? 4 straight games. 20 shots versus Utah, 21 versus Miami, 17 versus Memphis, 14 versus the Pelicans. This will be Detroit. Okay? He did face Detroit this season, and he took 13 shots without Anthony Davis. Okay? Yeah. So that number, I like that number. Let me go back because we're going to have injury news all day long. Let me refresh this again. And then that one, I'm probably just going to have to bet on that one, right? I'm probably just going to have to bet on that one for sure. Cooper Flag. What is this? What we got here? Cooper Flag. Field goal attempts for Cooper Flag at 16.5. Cooper flags over this number. Last game without Anthony Davis. Coming off an L. So Cooper flag, P.J. Washington, right? So P.J. Washington would probably, I don't know who would be guarding who. Thompson or, I don't know who would be guarding who, truthfully. Nembhard, 14, 6.5 assists. Okay, Detroit side. Cade Cunningham, 5.5 rebounds, 9.5 assists. He gave this Dallas team 18 assists earlier, right? This season, he gave them 18 assists. Crazy work, right? The 1.5 threes, I like it. Lately, he's been shooting a 3. Parlay piece, I'll set it to the side. Couldn't talk off anything else for him. I just can't. Duncan Robinson, the 2.5 threes. Now, you get the 2.5 threes for Duncan Robinson at plus money, bro. At plus money. 2.5 threes was a demon last night. On Prize Picks, on other books, 2.5 threes, Fanatics plus 120. FanDuel and all that, it's not out. Don't have that line out. I will track it just because I like the 2.5 for him. And that's what he's going to do. He's going to shoot that 3. 9.5 points if you're feeling froggy. Thompson has been rebounding the ball. The 5.5 at plus money looks okay to me. They played on the first. He had 15 and 7. Don't know who was in and out on that one. I could take a look. Let's take a look. LeVert, Holland, Tobias Harris. I don't see anything of significance there. Let's go back. Tobias Harris. He gave him 11 and 6. I think this Tobias Harris 4.5 rebounds is a little bit more sexier than this 6 rebounds for Thompson here. I will set this 4.5 to the side for Tobias Harris. 13.5 points. I think I think the 4.5 rebounds looks a little bit more sexier. Guys are over this line in 3 and 6 of 10 versus defense, and then the assist prop, they're over this line at 1.5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. You could also look at his rebounds and assists if you want. He's rebounds and assist line. He's over in 5 of 10. All his combo lines right here, he's over in 5 of 10. If you could get him to get you 3 assists will play you plus 177 on what do you call this shit? DraftKings, and it looks like that's this team's been giving up. They've given up 3 assists or more in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games to that power forward slot. So that's an interesting look. It's assists and rebounds and assists. And then Duran, I can see you taking a rain check on Duran, man. For me, I would have to go up to 11.5 rebounds or something like that. Whatever. Now, rewinding back to Houston and New Orleans. This game, we got 234 over under in this spot. Let me see something here. Let me refresh this injury news real quick. Okay. You know what? Let me go back one more time here. Let's go to, since Poto is questionable, let's go over here to Toronto real quick. In the event that Poto doesn't go, I'm quite sure we'll see some Mamu Shevesky. Don't let me butcher his name. But let's see. Early questionables don't bode well, right? So I don't know who starts. I've even seen them start Scotty at the 5, right? So 18 minutes, 15 minutes, 23 minutes. How about without Without Podol. Right there. So without Podol, he's played on the 30 the beginning of the season, 16 minutes, 18 minutes. In October, November, 10 minutes. November 8th, 17 minutes. And then the 23rd of November, he balloons up to 26 minutes, 4 3-pointer attempts, 12 points. New York Knicks, 27 minutes, 3 3-point attempts, 7 boards. And then versus the Lakers on December 4th, 36 minutes, 13 points, 9 3-point attempts, okay? And 8 rebounds. So, 2 threes for him. Bet Rivers, 2 plus 215. 3 threes for him, 260, right? 260. 670, right? 1 3 to be a parlay piece, okay? Now, in general, as of late, he's getting, 23 minutes here, 15 minutes there, 18 minutes there. 4.5 rebounds is his line. If Podol doesn't go, points plus assists, points plus rebounds at 13.5. Let's see, without Podol. Without Podol, he's over this line in 7 of 10. To all his combo lines, he's over in 7 of 10 without Podol. But if you want to look at here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this season, and I can filter this season here. I can filter it this season without Podol. He's in the green on most of his categories there, okay? So I'll go back to the last 10 games, and then I'll flip off the Mamu switch again. And just know, he's a guy that you can look towards, right? That you can look towards. Not too many. Let's see, versus Milwaukee. Hold up. Swap Mamu back in there. Versus Milwaukee, he did have 15 points. He played Milwaukee twice this season. Sandro. And he had 4 points one, 15 points the other. Took 12 shots. So that's just if, if you don't know, you know what I'm saying? You'll know. What about Scotty Barnes without Podol? He's over his 3-point line in 7 of 10 without Podol. He's over his 3-point line in 7 of 10 without Podol. What about Quickly? Okay. All right, let's go back to the Rockets game. Now, the Rockets game here. 9.5 point spread, 234 over under. Now the team total for Houston is 121.5. Okay. Let's take a look here. Team props, bench props, over under. Team props. versus the Pelicans. They went over their team. This team totaled 3 of their last 4 games. Last year, first quarter numbers, they went over 3 of their last 4 games. 4 straight games versus this team. Lately, last game versus Denver, they went over this number. Okay. Now, Tari Easton, he was a late scratch last game. Then, he was a late scratch last game. And today is the day that he's got a chance to play today, okay? So, teams are over this 121 point total versus New Orleans and 6 of their last 10 games. How about at home? At home, New Orleans have given up this total in 8 of their last 10 games, okay? This team total to the opposing offense. So at home, they're giving up a decent amount of points at home. So let's keep that in mind, okay? All right? So let's go back here to player props. Now, Thompson, the 4.5 assists, is even if it's a parlay piece, I like it. I have interest there. The rebounds, you could also look at his rebounds and assists. Like, you can look at all that. You know what I'm saying? Even his PRAs, he's in the green. He's over 50% to all his combo lines, whatever you want to do, okay, in his last 10 games. Koji, I don't know how this is going to work out here. I don't, okay? He's over this 1 3-point line in 4 of his last 5 games. That's a parlay piece. His numbers are so low, they got everything over here on the right side for the defense green. Kevin Durant, I just can't with him, right? I'm good without betting on his ass, bro. Straight up. But 1 second, y'all. And if you're watching this on X, you know what I'm saying, Facebook, YouTube, or whatever the case may be, drop a like, man. Drop a like. Let me know I ain't doing this for nothing. Even a follow, man. It don't cost nothing. It don't cost nothing. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. This 1.5, 3. Durant. Jabari Smith numbers are interesting. Are very interesting, right? It's a lot of decent looking numbers here. Let me see something. Zion. Nobody's on the injury report except for man. Okay. Maybe this game. Maybe for me personally, maybe this would probably be the. Maybe we could probably look at a. Oh no. Maybe we could probably look at a. We could probably look at an over here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why I'll tell you like this. It'll probably be a good same game parlay atmosphere for me, and maybe lean towards the over. Maybe to Houston Rockets team total over. Maybe, especially when you get these guys healthy. A lot of these guys that's going to be out there not good defensively. Some Zion and stuff out there with his bad defense having ass, and some shit like that. Man, we might end up getting an over here. So you know what I'm saying. So We got Jeremiah Fears numbers kind of on the lower side. Probably a shave lower. Jeremiah Fears. Murphy's threes has been down as of late. He hasn't hit his 3 line in 4 straight games. Assist line, 2.5. I don't know what to expect here. I don't, truth be told. Maybe a same game parlay atmosphere for me. And Zion played 26 minutes last game versus the Bulls. Okay. I wouldn't mind. He probably going to play around the same thing. But Queen, his rebounds, I got it set to the side. I like the 6.5 rebounds. They're just going to have to hit me upside the head. Don't know about the assists, but I definitely like the 6.5 rebounds. They're just going to have to hit me upside the head here. I mean, it is what it is. I've already put it to the side. Last game, not Alperen Şengün, Steven Adams sold last game. His rebound sitting at 6.5. 6.5. All right? It could be an okay rebounding spot for him. Should be an okay rebounding spot for him. I can't talk you off of it, right? To the center's position, this defense has given up 8 rebounds or better, and 7 straight games, and 8 of 10. You could also look at Şengün, of course, but I'm just, it is what it is. 3 straight double-digit rebound outputs for Şengün. Triple-double could be in play here for sure. So he's got, one triple. He's coming off a triple-double versus Denver. So here's a 6 property at 6.5. I expect points to be put up in this one here. I probably a small teensy-wincy lean towards the over team total here for the Rockets, I want to say. I'll look into it a little bit more, but at the end of the day, like I said, looking at home, 22.5 points for Şengün is interesting too. He's averaging more than his last 4 games. He's averaging over 20 points. 20 shots. Even his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, he's averaging over 20 shots. If he comes out here and takes 20 shots again, 22.5 points is definitely in play. PRAs, whatever the case may be. But remember here, looking at the team props and stuff like that. Remember, New Orleans Pelicans at home defense this season, last 10 games, has given up this team total in 8 of their last 10 games. Okay, so it is what it is with that situation. All right, bang. OKC, Los Angeles, and I'm not right. It's not right. I'm not. The 17.5 spread, I sprinkled it last night. All right. No Harden. I sprinkled it last night. Win, lose, or draw. I'm fine with the results. Bogdanovich 1.5 threes. I don't mind that for a parlay piece. Chris Dunn, the 7.5 points. I like it. I ain't gonna lie. I like it. Regardless of the matchup, I do like it. With no Harden, I don't mind it. And then the rebounds at 2.5. Like, I don't mind it. So I don't know about I don't know, man. Of course, there's blowout risk here. But remember, there will be no Hardenstein, no Jalen Williams with the I. So, it is what it is. Kawhi Leonard, whatever you want to do for these guys, man, straight up. Zubac, whatever you want to do with these guys. Zubac rebounds sitting at 10.5. He could probably sneak a double in there, but if things get out of hand, I don't know. Shea, I don't know about what I want to do with any of these players. Chet, though, I don't mind that 1.5 3 for Chet. Okay, that 1.5 3 is interesting for Chet. He'll be faced. He'll probably see some Zubac. Even at 16.5 points is in play for Chet. Excuse me. He'll see some Zubac. He can step out on the perimeter. Let the 3 fly. We'll see what's going to happen. Okay. 17.5 points I did sprinkle on it. I ain't going to say I hate to say it, but I did. Warriors as Suns. Curry has been on another planet. Just to save a little time here, Curry has been on another planet. Curry announced that starting lineup for the foreseeable future, or whatever the case may be. So whatever you want to do with the Currys, be my guest. On the other posts, right? The 1.5 threes, yes, right? You can get to the 2.5 threes if you want. He's over 2.5 threes and 3 straight. He's over the 1.5 and 5 straight, and then his points in at 9.5. I like them both. The points and threes, and the Bookers and all that. I ain't even whatever. 1.5 threes for Dillon Brooks. He's over an 8 of 10. The hit rate puts it in play. And then Mark Williams. For Mark Williams, the 11.5 points, man. You can look at his points plus rebounds, but the 11.5 points, he gonna have to just sell me. Straight up, he gonna have to sell me. Faced Golden State Warriors early this season. He had 16 and 16 with 4 assists. The 11.5 points, I like it, right? Gonna have to sell me on that shit, right? Gonna have to sell me. The Lakers and the Jazz. Markkanen's questionable here. Keeping an eye out on that situation. Let me go back real quick. So Markkanen is questionable, okay. And then Gabe Vince is questionable. Aiden's out. Reeves out. Kleber's probable. So, and then Vince is questionable. So, Luka's got the green light. What you want to do with Luka, man? 35.5. I don't care what you do with him. I don't. Triple, double, double, double. All that shit. I don't give a fuck what you do with him, right? I like it. I have interest. Triple double plus 280. Marcus Smart. I took his points last night and I took his threes last night, right? But you could get 3 threes for him at plus 200. I'll be live betting him for sure. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I'll be live betting him for sure. Without probably not a big sample size, right? Probably not a big sample size, but probably not a big sample size. Reeves. So last game, I took the over field goal attempts for him at and took an L, but I took his over 3-point attempts and he cashed. Right, it's 4.5. Today his numbers are let's see. Eight and a half field goal attempts. And then his 3-point attempts are sitting at probably going to be 5.5 today. I would imagine. Let's see, 5.5 today. I would imagine. Yep, 5.5 minus 115, and I like it. I ain't gonna stunt. I like it. Right. Pace up matchup here. He took 6 last time versus them in 17 minutes. 6 3-point attempts in 17 minutes. And I want to say that was back-to-back games too. Let's see. Not so much back-to-back. 18th and the 23rd. I don't know what happened there, but last time we played him, Austin Reeves, Gabe Vincent, LeBron James. Okay? Then that time before that, Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, LeBron James. Okay. So I do like the 1.5. I do like his 3-point attempts. And then his 10.5 points. I like that too. Rui, 1.5 threes. Yes, please, right? Rui need to take like 6 threes. The first game he went 0 for 2, and then he came back and went 2 for 4 versus them. Without Austin Reeves. So I do like the 1.5 threes for Rui. LeBron, the 6.5 assists. I took his 6.5 assists. I got a 7 on Prize Picks. I couldn't even talk you off his points, truth be told. I can't talk you off his points, right? One game without Austin Reeves, 26 points, 8 for 17 from the field versus Phoenix. I couldn't even talk you off his points. In the pace-up matchup here, you know, they're gonna make you try to score. They're gonna make you try to score. Utah, if everybody's playing, then it could be one, right? Let me see something here. Team props. Team total, 126. That's a lot. Did she say she told the teacher? I know I ain't finna have to go up here to this school about my daughter. All right, so Utah, where they at? At Jazz. They've given up this team total 3 of their last 4 games versus the Knicks, OKC. Just hooked it right here versus Memphis, and then 133 to Dallas. At home, they've given up this total in 7, this team total, in 7 of their last 10 games. We'll see. Utah team total 118. The Lakers giving this total up in 6 of their last 10 games. And on the road, I don't know. What up, Trey? What's going on? What's up? I don't know, man. I don't know. What's the line here? The minus 286 favorites. If they got it cooking, boy. If they got it cooking, you never know, man. If they got it cooking, boy. If they got it cooking, shit. If they got it cooking, Phoenix might come. Not Phoenix. Utah might pounce on these boys today. I don't know. If they get to pouncing on them, then you know LeBron James and Luka's probably going to have themselves a game. So 21.5 points for LeBron James is in play. His PRA, and then a double-double, right? Double-double plus 190. I seen it at plus 200 in spots. So I'm fine with all that. Keontae George's been cooking, right? Keontae George's been cooking. Numbers versus the Lakers. Cooked the Lakers twice this season. 5 for 13 for 3. 4 for 10 for 3. They took an L both games. The first game, the score was 126 to 140. And then the second game, was 108 to 106. Okay? So anything can happen when it comes to this total. Anything can happen when it comes to this total here. You been in this slump, Trey? And you got to bounce out of it, bro. Got to bounce out of it. Got to pop out of it. 20 shots in back-to-back games for Keontae George. Keontae George 3 points of attempts is at -8.5. I think he's taking 10 in back-to-back games. 9 and 10. Versus the Lakers, he's taking 13 and 10 in both games this season. And versus the Lakers, his field goal attempts take 23 in both games versus the Lakers. Fresh Lakers team right now. What's his field goal attempts? Got to be 17 and a half. Let's see. I say 17 and a half field goal attempts. He's probably going to see some Marcus Smart. I say 17 and a half field goal attempts. And I stand corrected. And then 17 and a half field goal attempts for him. And then 18 and a half for Lauri Markkanen. Lauri Markkanen will probably see, if he goes, LeBron, probably not. Rui, probably so. Might see some Rui, right? Shit. He's been rebounding the ball pretty good. So where's V Mikhailo? Where's he at? Is he hurt? Let me see. So he's got lines out. I couldn't talk you off his 3. Svi Mikhailo, he's got lines out. Sensabaugh, I don't know why he was starting or why he was right there, but the 8 points, let me see, versus the Lakers. Both games this season, he had 2 threes versus the Lakers. 12 and 13 points versus the Lakers. The 1.5 3 to this position, the Lakers has given it up in 9 of their last 10 games. So the 1.5 3 is in play for him. He don't shoot many, but we'll see, right? Somebody can help stretch that floor out. The 3 is in play for him. Ace Bailey, I don't want to, right? Lauri, he's been killing the rebounds, bro. 6.5. He's over that line in one of those games versus the Lakers. 19 and 21 shots for him. His field goal attempts are sitting at what? 17 and a half. I think it's 18 and a half. 18 and a half for him. He's over this line in back-to-back games right here. He's going to want to take a decent amount of shots versus this team. He's going to want to try to steal one. They're going to want to try to steal one from this Lakers team. Versus the Lakers, he took 21 shots here, 18 shots there, 9 threes and 7 threes there. Lately, he's been rebounding the ball pretty good, kind of efficient. Outside this game, we had 20 rebound chances, but other games, 9 for 13, 9 rebounds on 13, chances, 9 on 10, 8 on 13, 8 on 15, 8 on 10. So he's kind of like converting those threes over. I mean, the rebounds over pretty good. He's over his 3-point line this season versus this team once. Lauri. Yusuf Nurkic will see some Jackson Hayes here. I want to say for the most part. Don't know how many minutes he'll be playing, right? Then you'll see some Sensabaugh as well. I mean, Filipowski as well. Coming off a 37-minute game here. Filipowski played 20 minutes last time these two teams played. With the matchup of Jackson Hayes, who do we see? How many minutes does Yusuf Nurkic get? Either way it go, I don't mind taking a stab at the double-double for Nurkic. You get that at plus 245. No Aiton. No Aiton. He's got double-digit rebounds twice in his last, 6 games. He also can drop assists. He's got a decent IQ, to find whoever out there. Sitting at 3.5. Let me see something. 6 assists versus the Lakers that first game. Shit. Last time he played, he had 13, 17, and 7. Shit. Simmons versus the Lakers, 10 points or better in 9 of their last 10 games. The last 2 games he's taken 9 shots. So I can't talk you off Lucius Nurkic's points plus rebounds, double, rebounds and assists, PRAs. I'm just kind of, I don't know. Let me see. New York Knicks, he played 19 minutes. OKC, he played 19 minutes. Memphis, 27 minutes. And then versus the Lakers, the both games, 28 minutes and 30 minutes. I'm about to send it now. Interesting game here, right? I'll be wanting to live bet this one too. I will. I'll be wanting to live bet this one too. I'll be live betting everything. Orlando or Denver. We got a 236 over under in this spot. Hold on, man. I'm getting text messages all across the board. So, last night I did a little let me see. Hold on. Without Jalen Suggs. How many games? 3 of his last 4 games without Jalen Suggs, he had 13 shot attempts. No Jalen Suggs, though, y'all. No Jalen Suggs. Let me see something. Anthony Black, 14.5 field goal attempts. I could see it. I'm not going there, though. I'm not going there. Quickly. Let me refresh this and see if we got any injury news here. Najee Marshall downgraded to questionable. So let's say if Anthony Davis don't go, you need to go get that field goal attempts at 12.5 for Washington. Then you never know who else gets to start. Then if neither one of them goes, you might get some Clay start type shit, right? So let me rewind it back one more time. Let me go back real quick to Dallas. So Nimhart, Cooper Flagg, P.J. Washington, Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford. If Anthony Davis don't go, he hasn't been seen in shoot around. Then boom, P.J. Washington moves here, and then Najee Marshall goes there. If Najee Marshall don't go and Anthony Davis go, then bang, you'll get somebody. Probably get Clay right here, right? Probably get Clay right here. Let's see. Yeah, probably get Clay right here. Yep, probably get Clay right here. His threes at 2.5 at plus money, at plus 125 in places, 9.5 points. He's over this line in 8 of 10. He's been shooting that motherfucker. You could also, I don't know if they got his attempt lines out, but you could probably get ahead of the attempt lines. His attempt line is sitting at 9.5. For somebody that'll probably be starting, you could probably take a look at that for sure. Who knows, right? So let's see. Interesting. It would be interesting. Okay. So that's just a little bit there. And let's go back. So Anthony Black, no Suggs, right? And then De Silva is questionable. So the rebounds, what was it? The rebound I took a stab at, or the assist? One or the other, right? You could actually look at both in this matchup. That's a thing there. Desmond Bain, you could look at his rebounds and assists or PRAs, right? It's going to be him. I'm going to set the points to the side. It's going to be him, and it's going to be Paulo. Last night, I took Paulo's points, okay? You missed the MLB? Man, NBA is way more consistent than MLB. Way more, to me. Yeah. Paulo points. I took his points at 22 and a half, I think. I took his points. I got a 22 solid on Prize Picks. He's gonna take some shots, man. You can take his field goal attempts. 18.5. It's a yes for me, and I think Desmond Bain can go over his field goal attempts too, right? But Paulo would be the number one option for me to figure out. He's going over his field goal attempts. I'll parlay that with P.J. Washington right here at 12.5. You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. But yeah, I like Paulo to take 20 shots today, and I don't mind if Desmond Bain take 20 shots today too. For sure. In the absence of all those players. Wendell Carter, 11.5 points. I like it. Wendell Carter, 1 3 is a parlay piece, but he's over his 2 threes in back-to-back games. I like the 2 threes. You get 2 threes for Wendell Carter at plus 175 with everybody out. He don't take that many. He's going to have to keep his hands to himself. Versus Denver, he one of those games last year, he does have a double-double with 5 assists. But he took 5 threes here, 3 threes there. I can't talk you off of it. I can't. Back up. Batadze. We do got lines for Batadze, right? So here's a guy that can come in and put his rebound total up in a hurry, right? That 4.5, he can come in there and put that rebound total up in a hurry, bro. So one of those games, he had 12 rebounds last year versus them. But at the end of the day, he can come in and put his rebounds up in a hurry. I ain't going to stunt like he can. He's over this rebound line in 7 of his last 10 games, just to point that out. He's going to need to be, they're going to need him, especially if, Wendell or somebody like that get into foul trouble. Jamal Murray, whatever you want to do for this kid, man. It is points, assists, whatever, man. Cam Johnson, I can't right now. Peyton Watson is questionable. Let's take a look and see. Peyton Washington is questionable. And then, let me show you. Hold up. Let me refresh this real quick. Najee Marshall downgraded. Okay, so look. Peyton Washington. Peyton Watson, I'm sorry. Peyton Watson is questionable. Tim Hardaway is questionable. So if those guys don't go, then I'll be looking at somebody like Bruce Brown. He could be of some significance. You could look at him in the rebounds and the assist category. Bruce Brown, if those guys don't go, right? Low usage player, but the rebounds and assist category, either or, you could definitely take a look at him if those guys don't go. So he's a pivot guy, right? All right. And then you got Joker. So whatever you want to do with the Joker, y'all know. Last but not least, Sacramento and Portland, okay? So we already got Levine out for this one, right? And then Schroeder is questionable. He played last game, and I have interest in Schroeder. This will be a pace-up matchup here. And then on the flip side, Scoot Henderson, whatever, right? So, Russell Westbrook, fast-paced matchup. I like the matchup for him. I do like the matchup for him. He hasn't faced this team this year yet, but I don't. Excuse me. I don't mind the matchup for him. I can see instances where he could get to his 15 points. Point guards are over this line in 7 of their last 10 games. They've had some decent point guards too that they've seen. Curry just gave him 48. Fierce 19. Cunningham 29. Quickly 23. SGA 26. Fox 37. SGA 37, right? But then the assist props, the assists, he's over his assist line in 6 of 10. But he got some hefty numbers in those 6 to 10s, right? 11s, 14s, 9, 10, 14s, and 10s. Can a double-double be in play? Yeah, a double-double could be in play here. Triple-double, we know he could get there too. 575 for the triple-double, plus 135 for the double-double. And like I said, his points are in play. Clifford is a no for me. I can't fuck around with him. DeMar DeRozan, he might take a few extra shots in a pace-up matchup without Zach LaVine. I haven't been betting on him that much this season. Keegan Murray will be out there. You could take a look at his rebound props. Maxime Renaud, he'll be out there. He'll have to deal with some clinging, but he'll be out there. His rebound's in at 7.5. He will take a 3, but he'll be out there. The young kid will be out there. Sparring him, backing him up would be somebody like Precious Achiuwa. Coming off of a 17-point game versus, you know what I'm saying? And I pointed this out last time, right? I pointed this out last time. There is times where he can come out here and get hot. Precious Achiuwa, he's a veteran. So, he put up 17 points. His points per sitting at 8.5. Even if there's blowout run or something like that, he'll probably get some minutes. But he can come out there and get busy in certain instances. Okay? Now, Malik Monk, right? I play this 13.5 on Prize Picks. It's up to 14.5 right now. But I really like the 3 at 1.5. So I really like that. And then I couldn't talk you off to 2.5. We know he can hit 3 threes. He just got to go out there and hit them, right? 3 threes for him is plus 280 on FanDuel. He's going to have the opportunity, okay? In a pace-up matchup, he's going to have the opportunity. So keep an eye out on that. Malik Monk. And then Dennis Schroeder. Last game, he went 3 of 5 from 3. The 1.5 threes for him is plus money. I like that as well, right? Just going to have to crack me upside the head. He came back from his absence on December 14th. He put up 17 points, 3 of 5 for 3, pace-up matchup. This game could be very interesting. They could get very interesting in this game here. It could get interesting in this game here for same-game parlays for sure. Okay? So, on the flip side here, Adija, whatever. You know he has triple-double upside, double-double upside. I don't mind it. The double-double you get at plus money, right? So the double-double you get at plus money, I can't talk you off of it. Shaded Sharp, never seen a shot he didn't like, right? So his field goal attempts will be in play here, which would be 18.5. Don't know if I'll get there, though. 16.5. Russell Westbrook, 13.5 without Levine. That's interesting. Schroeder. Murray, 13.5. Oh, 15.5 without Levine for DeMar DeRozan and pace-up matchup. Fuck, let me go back and see something. Let me see. We said that without Zach Levine. I put it for the whole team. So Russell Westbrook, 11, 13. Clifford, DeMar DeRozan. Last two without Zach Levine, 6 shots and 7 shots. What are we doing? 20 shots. You got a 20-shot game. Keegan Murray, 13. Whatever, man. Straight up, whatever, man. Whatever. All right. Shaden Sharp. 23.5. Tumani Camaro, he's been hitting the 3. Jeremy Grant. 238.5 total. 114 team total for Sacramento, 123 for Portland. It's Klingon. This is a spot. He only played 21 minutes, but this is a pretty big guy, man. 10.5 rebounds. He's had double-digit rebounds. If you want to, get to 10 as a parlay piece or something like that, he's got 10 rebounds and 9 of 10. And he's over his assist line at 1.5 and 8 of 10. Hadn't played since the 14th. I'd expect him. I mean, I could see him getting 25 minutes here. And a double-double for him would be what? Plus 170. He's got multiple double-doubles on the season. It's something I'm willing to take a gamble on. Just remember, some of those bigs spelling him have been playing. Robert Williams has been playing, right? Robert Williams has been playing. Robert Williams can come in and get block shots in a hurry. So it's something to think about. But I really like the rebounds for sure. Centers have double-digit rebounds or better in 8 of their last 10 games versus this team. Yeah. Okay. He will take a 3. I like it. I do. I like it, man. Double-double, rebounds, double-double. You know, it is what it is, right? I can see him getting a double-double at plus money. His double-double is what? I would probably take his rebounds first. Plus 170. Or points plus rebounds. Same thing with Avija, right? Avija, whatever the case may be. His assists sitting at 7.5. Rebounds sitting at 7.5. Triple doubles at what? Plus 650. Double-double at plus 105. lot of opportunities today. I will be live betting my tail off. More than likely, I'll come back. I probably won't. I'm not going to work today. I might. Oh shucks, marketing is out. Oh my god, that was crazy work right there. Damn. See, you get all types of news today, bro. Straight up. Was he questionable? Yeah, he was questionable. So Laurie Marketing is out. Who do we see? Damn. Be safe out there today, y'all. We see Ace Bailey, Laurie Marketing out. Wow. I don't even fucking know. Filipowski, Savi, Sensabaugh. We might see a little bit more Sensabaugh today. Sensabaugh can hit the 3, okay? If he's hot, he can make it rain. That throws a monkey wrench in the game there, though. I have to look and I have to figure it out. Okay. Jackson. I did look at Jackson numbers here and what they liked. They liked Bam Adebayo over 24.5 points. Don't know how I feel about that. LeBron James double-double. I have interest there. I do. Luka Doncic under 45.5 points and assists. I don't know about that. Trey Murphy over 26.5 points, rebounds and assists. Don't know about that. He's been over a 9 of 10. Sarr over 24.5 points. No, I'm sorry. Over 24.5 PRAs. He's been out for some time, so I don't know. Like I said, I did put out a couple plays last night on X and a few other places. Let me see. If we was to look there, I put out Cornette 6.5 points, LeBron James 7 assists, Smart 10.5 points, Black 4 assists, Paolo 22 points, Malik Monk 13.5 points. That was a 6-piece. Castle 1.5 threes, Smart 2.5 threes, Bane 2.5 threes, Wendell 1.5 threes, Post 2.5 threes, Schroeder 1.5 threes. Right. I did put those plays out. And, if you want to take a scroll, I just was throwing shit. If you want to take a scroll here, we can. Take a scroll down some of the plays that I hit to the side here that we liked. Klingland, rebounds. I think that's in play. Parlay piece for 10, 11, parlay plus money. 1.5 threes for Schroeder, Malik Monk, 1.5 threes. Desmond Bain, 22.5 points. Mikaelu, 1.5 3-pointers. I like that. I really like that now. Svi, I really like that now. Mark Williams, 11.5 points, man. Chet Holmgren points and his threes are in play. Thompson, 4.5 assists. Tobias Harris, 4.5 rebounds. Duncan Robinson plus money for 2.5 threes. 1.5 threes is a parlay piece for Cade. Castle, 6.5 assists. Green, if he plays. I like his threes if he plays. Quickly, points are in play at 16.5. His points are in play. Terrence Mann, I wouldn't take the under 7.5 points. Huff, 2.5 blocks. and his threes or his points. Jalen Johnson, 1.5 threes. Whatever you want to do for Joker, right? Jamal Murray, whatever you want to do for him. 6.5%, whatever you want to do for Jamal Murray. The 11.5 points is a TT lean for Wendell Carter, right along with his threes. His threes opened up at a half, but it's at plus 150 for 2. Official play, they just going to have to crack me. Paulo, 22.5 points. Desmond Bain, don't know how I really want to attack Desmond Bain, but his points in play. Anthony Black, rebounds and assists. Nurkic, rebounds, points plus rebounds. He probably would, I don't know, we'll see. He probably going to be a little bit more needed. Markkanen is out. LeBron James assists, over, double-double. Rui, points and threes. Marcus Smart, threes and points. Mark Williams, points plus rebounds. Quentin Post, 9.5 points and his threes. Chris Dunn, you don't have to play this, right? Don't play that. But if you want to play that, I don't mind it. 1-3 for him. I can take you off of that. Derek Queen, rebounds, I like that. Thompson, 4.5 assists. Cornette, 5.5 rebounds. Castle. A lot of these players are duplicates. Miles Turner, 1.5 threes, parlay piece. Wiggins, 1.5 threes. Scotty Barnes, 1.5 threes. Okongwu, 1.5 threes, right? A lot of those plays are dupes, but right there, since you see it, there it goes right there. If you want to come back and grab some, shake them down, do some parlays, something like that, they'll be right there. All right? Peace out, fam. Peace.